Let me first say that true racists try to trick the eye. Sometimes they show what appears to be disrespect to their own people to disguise their points. And what I mean by that is Trump's people has come out and said that this video is a reenactment of Lion King. They got black and white people in it, politicians and celebrities in the video. And they all dressed up like animals. But the two most prominent people, which is President Obama and the First Lady, Michelle Obama, dressed like apes. Now, this may be one of the lowest things I think that you could do to a black man, especially on the internet. You know, when me and Fleece first started this channel, regardless of how you feel about it, our intentions was always to keep people out of prison. This was not a political channel, so don't judge us on how we feel about it, because that's how we feel. Ain't nothing you can do about it. This is our feelings about what's going on now, and we couldn't stay silent. If you can still be a fan of this man, I definitely have to judge you based on this very thing. If you black and you still are a fan of his, I will never talk to you or listen to you about anything ever again, because I don't know how you could do it. Racism is just not hate. It's systems. Racism didn't end, it changed uniforms. We see it. I think Trump just defined racist intent because of the impact it carries. I don't care if you're silenced, but understand being silenced means you picked a side. And my white friends, maybe you don't understand or you won't understand, but it's cool. Because not seeing racism doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means it's not happening to you. And we all know that race and poverty overlaps because of historical barriers, not lack of effort. If the conversation feels uncomfortable, it's probably necessary. I think prejudice is personal bias. Discrimination is biased actions. And racism is discrimination plus power over institutions. And that's why this conversation is so critical. What's up, Fleece? How you feel about that video?
Man, the very thing that's going on in America, I saw it. I saw it in the penitentiary, man. I saw racist white group when I first went to prison, the real bad prison. Yeah, everything in there was racist. All the guards, the white inmates, majority of them, and they had weapons. And the black people and the other minorities in there were scared because they had more weapons and they walk around calling people, the N word and the monkey and all this stuff. And for a while, I ignored it, and because they weren't saying it to me. I'm here representing me. I'm by myself in this penitentiary. And when they brought it to me, the battles that I fought, these big, bad, tough people, hey, when I got done, all that stuff was out the door. See, you got to stand up. You got to stand up against it. What makes people like Trump racist, what makes them thrive is the feeling that they can do what they do and nobody gonna do nothing in return, right? There's no stopping point. There's no resistance from anyone.
Our repercussion.
Repercussion, consequences, right? Mm-hmm. I gave them that. I stood up, one black person, a child, in a penitentiary surrounded by racists and freaks. And I went to war. And I took 40 years. I picked up more time and all that and growed up in her. But when that battle was over, all that racist stuff was out the door. And I'm telling people right now, we get on this podcast and we be trying to better this country, man, to help. I do my part, try to help people not go to prison. How to deal with problems without doing all that, right? Now we got this crazy man standing up telling, well, really what he said about the Obama and them, he's really saying that about all blacks, period. That's what he think about them. And he thinks he got so much power. Well, now, if they don't do nothing about this, nobody say nothing about it, what comes next? He keeps doing things because he keeps getting away with it. When he beat them 34 convictions, he didn't beat them, they just let him go. The racist people that is with him, right? He's setting his stuff up where he can get out of stuff, right? And but I got a message to all of them. See, I done seen the Proud Boys in penitentiary, right? And I'm gonna tell you, yeah, they can thump. Most of them is war horses. They can fight but when you fight them back, it's a big difference, right? You'll start seeing them change, right? And I used to wonder why white people were so prejudiced towards blacks. And I heard a lot of black people get up and talk about this, from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to all of them, right? They had no clue. I'm going to tell you why. You can look out into take sports. There was a time we wasn't even allowed into sports. Why? It wasn't due to the fact that we black and they racist. It was due to the fact that we was better than them. And they didn't want us to show that. When we went to the Olympics, we outran them. When we hit football, we did our thing. When we hit boxing, we did our thing. There was a time they didn't let blacks into tennis. Black man went in there, he took that. Black ladies went into the ladies department, took that. And, it's like inferiority, right? It's like they feel, really he feels inferior to us, which makes him want to come out with all this superiority shit, right?
You think he just trying to hide the Epstein files?
Man.
Distract?
Man, I believe it's about Donald Trump. Somebody got something on him, and this is what I think happened. I could be wrong. It's his theory. This is not something I can base on the truth, but just what I believe. I believe his wife, I don't believe that's her name. I believe she was underage when he married. I believe the Russians put her in his lap. Knowing she was underage and dressed her up like an older woman where she can pass off as a grown woman. But later, through the years of marriage and all that, hit him with the point. Do you know her real name is so-and-so and she was underage? How you think your country would feel about it? It could have been something like that somebody got strings on that punk. One thing I know, Donald Trump is not intelligent. When he signs them executive orders and all that stuff, it ain't something he thought of. It's something somebody else thought of and want him to implement. Put your John Henry right there. But I'm going to say this to you, Trump. Ain't nobody afraid of you. You think, and I'm saying this to the Proud Boys too, America's unlike any country you ever been in. All that stuff you see them doing up to the Mexicans and Somalians, and now they're going after the Haitians or whoever. And ICE think that, hey, you got America, man, you messing with people that don't fight. You going after people now that you think just because they ain't fighting you that, we can do this. Wait till you get in the grip of fighting somebody that'll fight you back. Then we're going to see the change in this stuff. When you start fighting people that will fight you back as worse than you fight them, y'all going to stop it. I had to do it in the penitentiary. They picked me up time and all this. But people keep sitting back thinking, we going to do this the legal way. How you going to do it the legal way when all the courts is backing him? The courts that can really make a difference, he got people in that chamber that will rule in his favor. So we can't do it the legal way. You got National Guards and stuff. You give them an order, they're going to obey their order. You got, so he got a little grip on a little power, man. Generic power. It ain't real power, it's generic power. And I want all of y'all to believe, man. If y'all believe y'all can take this country like that, keep on believing, man. But you know what? You pushing towards something real bad. And when it hits that mark, a civil war or something in this country, we going to go hard. You going to see things that you going to wish you never saw, buddy. And I want to send all that out to ICE and all. Ain't nobody afraid of y'all, man. Y'all just going after people that really ain't going to fight you back. I seen they ain't paying attention. 10, 11 white boys jump on one person. I get them on the ground or, gang things. Always ganging up on people. Take 6 of you to make a man out of one of you. All that shit, man. I come born as a man, bro. I can be a sissy or faggot or anything and still whoop your ass, man. Because I know y'all ain't nothing but fronting, man. Y'all got weapons and guns and all that. And ain't nobody really just stepping up to you. Y'all slam them to the ground. You killed a woman. And all you white people out there, the 2 people that got killed was white people. So what that message is they sending is that if you ain't one of them, the hell with you. Collateral damage.
And they don't care what color you are.
They don't care. But we outpopulate them. This is what they don't understand. That little 2,200, whoever they can get, is nothing compared to the 300-something million people in this country, bro. And they packing, most people in America is packing weapons anyway. We trying to go through this without going through it. But Mr. Trump, I ain't gonna call you Mr. Trump, look punk. You keep on with your little foul stuff and you're gonna get your checkmate coming, right? Ain't nobody afraid of you. And all you powerful people out there that got money and power, and you keep setting back on it. We're gonna handle it like the street. We're gonna use what's that word they use? A political word, diplomatic. We're gonna go back in the man, fuck that. You think he gonna be diplomatic? Is he being diplomatic? You got to match him. All you people got power out there that got all that money, and all you sports people. Now, I'm telling you something. All the people in sports, all you billionaires and multi-millionaires that got all that money.
That's terrified of losing it.
It's terrified. Well, let me tell you something. You dealing with a man that'll take it. If y'all don't see what he's doing, and y'all little lawyers and y'all whoever your advisors are, tell y'all, let the American people do. Boy, let me tell you something. Under this man, they been locking people up, millionaires and billionaires, no bond. That's his type of shit. He violates the Constitution. He don't care nothing about the Constitution. He shouldn't even be in the White House. And sitting back, all you powerful Democrats and stuff keep sitting back playing with him, man. Y'all right up there with him. Y'all done took the oath of office, bro, to protect this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And this man is the biggest enemy this country has ever faced in a long time, bro. Right there in the White House. He's an enemy. And he's making it known he's an enemy. And he don't care what you think. And y'all still, all this diplomatic shit? What about your oath, man? Do you mean your oath? And y'all got families and stuff like all Americans, sons and daughters. And y'all sit there and keep letting this man grab more and more power until you're going to get so powerful where you ain't going to be able to even come close to him. But I'm going to tell you what, y'all need to stop him right now. He needs to be stopped. And all you rich people out there that got money that can stop him, yeah, money can stop him. Power. Spend your money, man. Spend your money. Let this man know, man. What do you think we ain't gonna fight you? Now you done got on TV and call you done told every black person in America what you are, man. Ain't no justification for that. And this ain't no joke thing. This ain't a thing where he's ridiculing us. He's ridiculing us. And he ain't nothing but a little punk, man. He can't fight. He ain't nothing. Shouldn't even be a ruler. He's a puppet. Somebody got strings on him, is guiding him, right? And so I don't even care about that point. The point is he needs to be stopped. Y'all gonna keep playing with him now. A person like us, we ain't got no power. You know, I never get a chance to even be around this man. If I had millions or billions, I'd spend every penny to stop him. I'll go broke. Yeah, you're not gonna sit there and tell the whole world what you think about us. And then all that nasty stuff he's doing with them executive orders. And people still working for him. If I was a National Guard and I'm a black man and I seen that stuff, man, he can't call me out for nothing. Nothing. If I was in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and I done seen this stuff that he done posted about black people, I'm coming up out of the, hey man, I'm done. I take my training, leave the military, and go train my community, military. That's what we need to do. We need to start training our kids. Now, I'm not going to tell no kid no more. Now, I want all you young people out there to hear Booty Man talk, man. I'm not going to set y'all up for failure. I'm not going to tell you, hey, man, take your gun, go, man, do away with it. Go do away with it. I'm not going to tell you none of that. I'm going to tell you, prepare yourself.
Why you going to tell him that?
Prepare yourself. Because of what this man is doing, right? And he's giving out all indication.
Prepare yourself for what?
Man, for what's coming.
I don't know.
Now, I'm choosing my words carefully.
I don't know about that.
I'm saying it's coming. If people don't see it, they don't want to see it.
You said kids, though, is my problem.
Man, kids need, man, that's what it's. Whenever they used to have battles back in the old kingdoms and stuff.
I know, but a lot of people getting killed in neighborhoods because kids got guns, though.
Man, worse than that gonna happen if this man continue his stuff.
See, that's why I hate when you start talking like that.
Man, I'm just saying, I never been wrong yet.
Yeah, but kids just don't keep the gun in their pocket till something like that happens.
Man,
they use them every day for nonsense, is what I'm saying.
I'm telling them to prepare yourself. I'm not gonna tell them to put shit up. This country done got so bad, and like we respected the laws at first. We respected that. Go to court.
So you saying it's okay for kids to have guns?
Huh?
You saying it's okay for kids to have guns?
Man.
You done got that frustrated. You telling kids it's okay to have a gun.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say on this broadcast that I'm urging kids to have guns, but they know what I'm saying. And so, because people like him are trying to shut my broadcast down, oh, he's valid. No. I'm going to say it in a real respectful word that you know what this word means. I'm just saying, prepare yourself.
You ain't got to tell them it's more guns in the United States than people.
It's different ways to prepare yourself.
It's more guns than people in the United States. You ain't got to tell nobody to prepare themselves. People are prepared.
Yeah, well.
But don't tell no kids to have guns. That's not to say. That's not the message.
I'm not telling them to have guns. I told them to prepare themselves. And it can be on all levels, spiritual, whatever. Prepare yourself for what's happening. You know, in this country. I'm not going to be like them preachers or everybody else. Keep sitting around playing with this man, man. I used to trip in prison thinking about slavery, man. How can all of these black people allow these white people to enslave their mamas, their sons and daughters, and these grown black men sit there and let it happen? And not only let it happen, but said it, that's the law. Whose law? That's what they were saying back then.
What would you do if you was a slave?
Man, I would have killed every one of them. The first time you put your hands on my mama or anybody that I care about and telling us we wasn't meant to be nothing but slaves, hey, I look at it like this. I do the count, okay? I did a count in the penitentiary. We already got you outpopulated. Only thing that was hurting us, we didn't have heart. Fear. We let fear stop us from avenging and protecting our families and all this stuff. Fear. Fear of repercussions, consequences. If you don't do what this white man say, he gonna lock you up, he gonna whip you, he gonna put you on the man. Do away with that fear. Bring it on, bro. We already got you. We overpopulated you. You know, like you can take the little 2,000 people he sent to Minnesota, Trump. Take that little 2,000. And people up there got them, they overpopulated them anyway, right? But they come with guns and all this stuff, right?
And a license to kill. They come with guns and a license to kill.
Who gave him the license?
You know who gave him the license?
Yeah, Trump. Well, who is he? He's just a man like any other man. You know, and all these police departments and all these federal places, everybody, he's telling all of them, fear me. And they are. I don't fear you. Never will. You know, I done fought a whole organization full of racists, right? By myself. They had me, man. They could have killed me many times over. But here I stand speaking about it. You know, so I'm telling all black Americans, right? Do not turn your head to this shit, man. Don't, what he did, post it, hey, you better take it serious, real serious. Don't fear this man, you know, and it's whatever. Fear, he got so many people scared now that, yeah, they'll bow to him. All he's trying to do is he's duplicating what Hitler did. When Hitler came to power, he just didn't come to power. It's certain structure he had to take power over before he raised to power, you know. And all them Jews was over there and stuff, man. And he had a first get power over the police department, over the military, over the Navy, and over that, and then go to the politics. He had to get control of the politics, supreme control. Once he got all that, hey, he came out with what he did and did what he did. And it didn't, like, his didn't prevail. Donald Trump is not going to prevail. And everybody that's following him, if y'all actually think that this man is going to lead you to some sort of promised land, he's going to make America, you know what he's getting ready to do to America? He ain't going to make it great. Because if you actually think all of these type of Americans they got in this country now is going to lay down up under him, now people is really just, really, man, they burn it. It ain't that they scared. They burn you for a little bit. When you keep it up, it's gonna be knocked up. And I hope I'm alive at the time. I don't like this stuff, and you know we got a criminal in the White House that is worse than any criminal I ever knew. This man is a criminal. Y'all keep on referring to him as Mr. President. You should refer to him as criminal. You know, take that Mr. President title away from him. I don't care who gave it to him. He's not my president. He's a criminal. You're no different than somebody in the hood, man, and you just a little nasty piece of white trash, bro. I'm telling you, And you white boys, proud boys, I already know y'all, man. I met y'all in prison, man. And like I said, man, I ain't got no beef with y'all, man. You know, I done fought you and won. You know,